Apple's brand new iPhone 15 Pro Max is certainly its most advanced iPhone of 2023, greatly differentiating itself from the iPhone class of this year. With a periscope camera, a refreshed new titanium design, a USB Type-C port, and multiple other improvements, the iPhone 15 Pro Max is already shaping up to be one of the best phones of the year. Meanwhile, there is Samsung with its top-tier super-duper Galaxy S23 Ultra, which is among the best Android phones money can buy. It packs a high-end chipset, a huge 200MP main camera, a gorgeous display, and a Samsung-tailored user interface that fully benefits from the deep integration with the S Pen stylus. With such incredible specs, it's no wonder that the Galaxy S23 Ultra is one of the most popular phones. Sure, there are always some major differences between Samsung's and Apple's top phones. However, ignoring the essential operating system and ecosystem differences between the iPhone 15 Pro Max and the Galaxy S23 Ultra, we might find out that these two phones aren't that much different from one another, as they decidedly offer the best of their respective manufacturers. Each has its strengths and slight weaknesses, and while the iPhone 15 Pro Max is an excellent device, you will find that it's neck and neck with the Galaxy S23 Ultra once you look past the FOMO on the latest iPhone. Let us dive into a comparison between the brand new iPhone 15 Pro Max and the Galaxy S23. First up, Apple is shaking things up quite a lot with the iPhone 15 Pro Max, introducing a new contoured titanium design which not only enhances the rigidity, but also keeps the weight down. Another major change that's coming to the iPhone lineup extends to the mute switch, which has been substituted for a customizable action button, similar to the one on the Apple Watch Ultra. This one will allow iPhone 15 Pro Max users to customize the button and enable different functions with it. Oh, and Apple is finally joining the USB Type-C club. Nice! You can use the universal connector to charge up the phone and transfer files, though you might need to upgrade your cable to make full use of the potential data throughput speeds of the phone. What about the Galaxy S23 Ultra? This one relies on the same old glass sandwich design that has mostly remained unchanged in comparison with the Galaxy S22 Ultra. With a very premium design that pairs a flat bottom and top frames with slightly curved display and a built-in S Pen stylus, the Galaxy S23 Ultra is one of the best designed phones of early 2023. Thanks to the titanium design, the iPhone 15 Pro Max is a lighter phone than the Galaxy S23 Ultra, 221 grams versus 234 grams. While the difference might not sound like much, it's rare for big phones to score such a drastic weight reduction between generations. The iPhone 14 Pro Max weighed 240 grams. It's easy to notice a difference in real life. The iPhone 15 Pro Max comes in 4 new colors: natural titanium, blue titanium, white titanium, and black titanium. The Galaxy S23 Ultra can be yours in cream, lavender, green, phantom black, and a few other exclusive colors over Samsung.com. Don't expect to find a wall adapter in the box of either phone though. The iPhone 15 Pro Max also comes with a USB 2.0 cable in the box, but you will need to get a USB 3.0 cable if you wish to make use of faster data speeds. The iPhone 15 Pro Max comes with a 6.7-inch Super Retina XDR display with very smooth 1 to 120 Hz ProMotion that will allow for a pretty rewarding scrolling experience throughout the interface. However, aside from the thinner bezels and the return of the dynamic island punch hole, there aren't any major improvements to the iPhone 15 Pro Max's display, which reuses the excellent screen of the iPhone 14 Pro Max. That one was great, with very high maximum brightness and excellent color rendition, so you'll hear no criticism on my part. Meanwhile, Galaxy S23 Ultra's 6.8-inch display is interrupted by a single much smaller punch hole, which definitely helps the Android Trooper achieve a cleaner look. The Samsung phone also offers dynamic refresh rate up to 120 Hz, a very sharp QHD Plus display, and can also achieve very high brightness in certain lighting conditions. In real life, both displays look stunning, and it's only specifications nitpicking that can declare a clear winner, if any. Surely the iPhone 15 Pro Max seemingly fares worse than the Galaxy S23 Ultra in terms of minimum brightness and color temperature. The Samsung phone can get dimmer and is also much closer to the coveted 6500K color temperature goal, which means that its display is not as cold as the one on the iPhone. From a color accuracy standpoint, both are excellent. The viewing angles are great on both phones too. The Galaxy S23 Ultra also hides an ultrasonic in-display fingerprint scanner, which allows you to quickly and effortlessly unlock your phone and authorize online payments. The iPhone 15 Pro Max does not have such an offering and relies on the good old Face ID facial biometric. This one is more secure than regular Face Unlock. You'll find the 3 nanometers Apple A17 Pro chipset inside the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Utilizing a 3 nanometers manufacturing process allows for billions of additional transistors to be fitted inside the new Apple chip, which also has much better graphics processing capabilities than before. This is kind of a big deal, as it will improve both performance and energy efficiency across the board, potentially making the iPhone 15 Pro Max a chart-topping performance powerhouse. Meanwhile, Samsung uses the 4nm Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 for Galaxy in all its Galaxy S23 phones across the globe. That's a major change for Samsung, which has previously used both Snapdragon and Exynos chips on its phones depending on the region. The chipset inside the Galaxy S23 Ultra is not the garden variety one, mind you. Samsung has scored a custom, slightly overclocked version of the regular Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip, which delivers better performance. The iPhone 15 Pro Max comes with 8 GB of RAM, which is the same amount of memory that the base Galaxy S23 Ultra comes with. The difference shouldn't be palpable though, mostly due to the way iOS uses memory and its more frugal management of system resources. So, even though the two devices might come with the same amount of RAM, the iPhone 15 Pro Max might be able to keep more apps in the memory. The 12 GB version of the Galaxy should be the best in terms of multitasking. However, the Galaxy S23 Ultra will most likely be the more productive phone as far as the user experience is considered. With true multitasking, split-screen view, as well as fully-fledged DeX desktop-like solution, not to mention the usability boon of the S Pen stylus, you will most certainly be able to do much more simultaneously on the Galaxy S23 Ultra. The iPhone 15 Pro Max will come with iOS 17 out of the box and receive at least 5 years of major software and security updates, at least until 2028. The Galaxy S23 Ultra will receive software support for 4 more years until 2027 and security updates till 2028. iOS 17 features very big overhauls to phone, messages, and FaceTime, as well as improvements to Maps, Siri, Visual Lookup, and introduces interactive widgets. A brand new journal app will let you organize your life, while a new standby feature will provide you with useful information while your iPhone charges, either wirelessly or wired. You are also able to share AirTags to other iOS users as part of iOS 17. There are also improved customization for the iOS lock screen, which scored personalized lock screens with iOS 16. The iPhone 15 Pro Max has a larger 4,422 mAh battery than the iPhone 14 Pro Max. But despite all that jazz, the iPhone 15 Pro Max doesn't have significantly better battery life. Certainly, the latest big iPhone will easily last you at least a day of regular to heavy use, but possibly slightly less during truly intensive tasks. The S23 Ultra, on the other hand, has a 5,000 mAh battery, which helps it endure quite a lot too. However, at least in our custom battery benchmark tests, the S23 Ultra lasts less than the iPhone 14 Pro Max on a full charge. This could mean that the iPhone 15 Pro Max could do the same. In terms of charging, the S23 Ultra charges up twice as fast as the iPhone. No matter if you top up for 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or wait that coveted battery percentage to hit 100%, the Samsung phone decidedly beats the iPhone 15 Pro Max. The iPhone 15 Pro Max is shaping up to be a major evolutionary step for Apple, introducing lots of changes to an already established and quite successful lineup. Still, the iPhone 15 Pro Max is likely perfecting all the essential aspects of a regular user's phone experience. Camera, performance, battery life, and design are all likely getting improved. Luckily, despite the rumors for the price hike, the new iPhone is just as expensive as its predecessors, Starting at $1,199 for the entry-level version, the iPhone 15 Pro Max is shaping up to be one of the best value large iPhones ever released, and is surely the prime candidate for the best Pro iPhone released so far. Definitely a prime candidate for the best iPhone so far as well. Meanwhile, the Galaxy S23 Ultra is very probably the best Android phone available right now. It strikes an awesome balance between available features, hardware, camera versatility, and overall value, even though it also has an official $1,199 starting price. With lots of trade-in offers and deals available almost all the time, you might usually find Samsung's best phone available for less. Which one should you get? It's all up to you. Both of these champs are the best money can buy in the iOS and Android space, respectively, so it will all probably boil down to your ecosystem preferences. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, and give a thumbs up.